Hey guys, Chichi here. Welcome back. Today I did a little blind buying. Y'all know I try to avoid that at all costs, but because Paulina Shar was coming out with her collaboration with Navitus, I figured this was a good time to pick that up and also pick up the collaboration from Big Beard Business. So I'm getting to support two creators here on YouTube all at once. But if you're new here, hey, I'm Chichi and I talk about all things lavish but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comment section, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. We're gonna start off with Big Beard Business collaboration first, since his came first. This is the packaging. It does come in this lovely sleeve first. I just didn't want to be fumbling all up on camera. Then a magnetic box reveals the perfume. You have your information card and the actual perfume. This is Eidola, and this is an eau de parfum. Lovely pink bottle, a black sticker. Like I said, this was a collaboration with Big Beard Business. Honestly, I was not familiar with his channel too tough, and then I started watching some of his videos and I'm like, I feel like he should be a sneaker channel, because the way he like even introduces stuff is like very sneaker culture. I watch a lot of sneaker videos, so they'll be like, what's good, YouTube? And that's exactly like what I see. So I'm like, he's giving off sneaker energy. Getting back to the perfume, this is Eidola, and this was created for, I believe, the ladies in mind, I believe his wife. So 3 words to describe this, I'm guessing, is ideal, enticing, and voluptuous. They have top notes of orange, Italian mandarin, and bergamot, the heart of French rose, jasmine, peach, and Bulgarian rose, with base notes of vanilla, cedarwood, Indonesian patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. And the perfumers on this are Francis Kurkdjian, which is MFK, and Jerome de Marino. And honestly, to me, it's a really pretty, like, modern type of rose. I definitely got a little bit of that mandarin orange vibe, and 100% I got rose. Whenever there's a perfume that has rose in it, they're automatically gonna think, oh, is it like Delina? How is it compared to Delina? Me personally, I do not think that this is like Delina at all. This stands on its own, okay? Delina has that sharpness and that tartness, oh, bars, because of the rhubarb and the, what is it, the Turkish rose. So that Turkish rose is very like noticeable. I can pinpoint a Turkish rose pretty well now, especially if it's like the main note in a perfume. This ain't got no Turkish rose, so you can't even compare the two. But I do like the types of roses that they did have in here. I thought this had a nice little, you know, a little vibe going on to it. I was in my own little scent bubble and I was rocking out for it. I felt like this was good for work, to be honest with you. It wasn't so powerful and overbearing that, you know, you're gonna be like, damn, like I'm choking people out. Mind you, I work in the office. I don't give a damn about choking about anybody. It's not super, super sexy. Like you can do like cute little sexy date, you know? And that's what I felt like this was. Probably like midday, to me, it really got more on the fruity, rosy vibe, which that's when I really, really started to enjoy it. I'm gonna be honest, when I first sprayed it, I was just like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm glad I thugged it out. Well, I ain't got no choice but to thug it out. I'm at work. Once it hit about midday, that's when I really truly started to enjoy this scent. It was beautifully done, and I just wish that they would just leave Delina alone. Stop with all the Delina comparisons, because it's just like, let a fragrance be a fragrance. Like, can we stop that, please? Do you really want 5 different versions of Delina? I know I'm the same person who's like, I need to try them all, but still, like, I don't want 5 different versions of Delina in my collection. This stands alone. It's nothing like Delina, and I love that about it. It's not a grandma's rose, and it's not one of those cutesy, rosy, naive type of roses. This is a woman who's very aware, but she still has fun. And that's what I really liked about it. When I sniff my skin like up to my nose, it's almost like I can smell the stem of the rose. I don't know if y'all got that. Maybe it's the Haitian vetiver. I'm trying to get better at like knowing what these things actually smell like. I can almost just smell the stem. Only when I take a really, really deep breath to my skin. That's the only time I actually smell it. In the air, you don't smell it. But I loved how this perfumed in the air, and it smelled great. To me, it really didn't last on the skin. This is an eau de parfum, but on clothing, she stuck around a lot longer. So I was happy about that. Anytime I can still smell a scent by the time I'm off of work, your girl is happy. I was able to smell this still, so I ain't had no problems with it. Like, this was just a scary blind buy nonetheless, but it did work out for me. And yeah, I really dug this one because I just liked how it smelled. It was just very modern and just chill. This was an easy reach type of rose that in something that you won't get bored of. It, you know, you could take it throughout the day into the night, and I think that's what the purpose of this was. And I think it was beautifully done. So good job. I like it. Next up, we have Polina Char's collaboration, and this is Venom of Love. It does come with the sleeve as well, but here we go. Black bottle, goodness. And I gotta say off top, I prefer this bottle over this one. This one just feels a little too bulky in hand. You know, like it's too wide. My hands are delicate. So this one I feel a little bit more lavish, you know, when I spray it. So this one, in 3 words, is sensual, sultry, and seductive, with top notes of bitter almond and cherry brandy, heart notes of chocolate cherry, Turkish rose absolute, and Egyptian jasmine absolute, and base notes of almond cream, vanilla, and amberwood, with the perfumer on this one being Sydney Lancessieux. I know I butchered that, but I apologize. Listen, I freaking love it. This is so sexy and delicious and edible, gourmand, as the girls call it. Shut up, I'm trying to review something. The first day I wore this, I sprayed it and I went grocery shopping. I wasn't up in that store more than 2 minutes when somebody came up behind me and she was like, oh, something smells so good. She's like, is that you? And I'm like, yes, it is I. And I kept running into this woman throughout the aisles, and she would just look at me like, and I'm like, ma'am, you're not my type, but thank you. All I can say is that it is a dessert. This is cherries flambéed in brandy, drizzled over almond vanilla ice cream, then taking chocolate shavings and just shaving it right on the top of the cherries, and to garnish the entire thing on a petal of Turkish rose. That's the perfume. That's what's in here. This is Valentine's Day in a bottle. If anybody has a Valentine's Day list of perfumes to wear and they don't mention this, like, you need to find somebody else to watch, because this is Valentine's Day. The essence of Valentine's Day, where you smell all of roses in there and the chocolates going, and you know, you feel the sensuality of what's coming next after dinner. It just, Valentine's Day. That's it. Now, this is an Extrait de Parfum. However, I wish it stayed a lot longer. It does stay on my skin because one night I just couldn't be bothered and I just went to bed. And I woke up and I could still smell it on my skin. But as far as the projection goes, this did not project on me at all. I had a nice little scent bubble. Now, it does stay on the clothes rather long because I had sprayed, I guess, my bra and my shirt, and I went to like throw them on, you know, the chair that we all have in our bedroom. And then I went to go put it into the laundry the like next day or two, and I still smelt it on my clothes. If you were thinking that this was gonna be a heavy hitter projecting type thing, this ain't it, okay? I can tell you right now, this ain't it. This is an intimate scent. This is close encounters. Like you are on the menu, okay? A cute, sexy date night. You know what happens next. This is that, okay? And I do love the fact that even though it looks like completely opaque on the screen, you can actually see the juice in here. So I've already used about that much. This smells so good, you just want to keep spraying. For real, that's what I kept doing. It just smells that good. You can't stop. You can't. I'm trying my hardest not to spray it right now, but y'all. And I ain't even tell y'all. When the wind is whipping around, it will assault your nose. Because one day it was all the way breezy, no Chris Brown, and I was just walking like Beyonce wind, just like the baddest of baddest bees. I was just like, wow. I already know the comparison is gonna be like, oh, this smells like Tom Ford Lost Cherry, or oh, this is K. Ali's Love Fest. Like, how does it fit in? Honestly, for 2.5 seconds, yes, you get in that mind frame of, oh, that's Tom Ford. And then quickly that chocolate is like, excuse me, a bad bee coming through. That's what happens. I don't think that they smell alike at all. If anything, Love Fest and Lost Cherry are more of a cousin. This one is a neighbor. Okay, there is no relation. We're just on the same block. It's the chocolate for me. It's the chocolate and the cherries, and oh man, it's just the wafting. I'm sorry. I was trying not to. Like, even the sprayer is just, I don't think y'all can see it. Yeah, 2.5 seconds, you get that cherryness that is comparable to Lost Cherry. And then right now, chocolate's moving in. That makes my mouth water. I wore it in the day. I was in love with myself. Definitely say it's a nighttime scent. If this is just gonna be a short time, like, oh, you know, limited time only, I'm gonna need a backup bottle. I don't want to be without this in my collection because it's just one of those scents that smell so good that you just want to keep spraying it. Like, now you have to deal with your own longevity issues on yourself, okay? That's something you and the perfume need to handle. I wear my perfumes for me. That's it, okay? So, in closing, this was a really good experience with Navitus Parfums. These two are really lovely perfumes. I'm glad this blind buy was successful. Hopefully I won't be blind buying anything else, but in the meantime, check out some of my other videos and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.